Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're going to be doing what your past is trying to tell you. Now, what I wrote down here for your past is your truths of before are being reshaped, letting way to new ideas and letting go of conflicts. But you have to accept that truth. Okay? Maybe in the past you tried to dilute the truth or put out the flame, or I don't know. I feel like the balance now is being restored. Because if you mix these two, you put the flame out completely. And it almost feels like snuffing out the flame, burying the truth, all of that stuff is coming to mind when I look at this. And I feel that the scales are now, you're being able to see that fire burns and water can drown you too much. Of water can drown you too much. Fire is no good, but you're actually seeing the balance of both. You're seeing it for what it is, and it's helping you move forward right now. Maybe in the past you didn't, but now you are. So we're going to be looking. I like the way they're both blue, dealing with communication, the throat chakra. So we're going to just see what this has to say. The divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is a truth in each moment. However, the challenge is to unravel this truth and understand what it means to you. Everyone has their own perception of the truth, their own personal understanding. It's not always going to be the same as yours. You're being encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a particular situation. It is time to trust and believe in yourself and connect, follow, and express the truth that resonates deeply in your heart. You're constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul, and now it's time to truly believe and action this truth. You could be feeling confused due to taking on someone else's point of view and their personal truth regarding a situation, but you're being encouraged to reassess their view and find the truth that resonates for you. As the saying goes, the truth will set you free. Once you share your truth, you will definitely feel a lot lighter and more at peace. You may be holding back the truth from someone to avoid hurting their feelings. It's now time to open up and be honest with yourself and anyone and find a way to share your truth in a calm and loving way. It's very important that you share from your heart and honor how you feel so you are not swayed by how the other person receives your truth or how they react. Know that you're being supported at this time as you shine more truth into your life. I live and listen to my truth in each moment. And this may have been a mental conflict as well. Maybe in the past, Pisces, you just kind of, like I said, burying the truth. This is what keeps coming in. You kept, not wanting to hurt anybody. And it caused you great mental conflict. Because when you're doing it for other people, what happens is that you're not doing it for you. You're not balancing yourself out. You're doing it because you feel it's the right thing to do. Or you don't want to hurt anybody. Okay? So I'm going to pull a card. We're going to pull this to one side because we're going to look at this card later on. Feels like very in-your-face, truthful kind of cards. Communicating to no longer hide the things that have been just kind of floating around, right? Sometimes, and sometimes that truth is our own truth that we have to admit to ourselves, Pisces. Okay? If somebody steps on you or takes advantage of you, is it because that you've let them? When you're being too nice to somebody and you keep trying to overcompensate. I was talking about this today. If you try to overcompensate to make everything okay for everybody, at one point you may start not having enough energy for everybody. And you have to put things back into balance. You have to speak your truth. what a simple, beautiful card. 22. And again, Pisces. 22. 23. I'm telling you, they want you to go buy the book. I really feel they're going like, just do the stuff. Do the work here. And you're going to get to where you need to go. The word joy. I love joy. I was wondering if I'd ever get this card. Hummingbird Spirit. Look how beautiful. This is a beautiful card. Yeah. In a sacred forest, hummingbirds have incredibly beautiful auras. A shimmering, sparkling frequency surrounds them. With every flower they dip into, the colors of their aura and the frequency of their energy shifts. Each one hovers directly before you, without fear, flashing in iridescent colors in the sun. The vibration of their wings sound like a universal Open your heart to celebration and fun. Who told you that you need to suffer to grow? Your soul expands and leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love. Embrace love, life, yourself, and others in the moment. If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy, you may have a long wait. Life is always changing. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Take steps forward that now while protecting your personal boundaries. You don't need to do everything all at once, but you do need to start. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Although hummingbirds are small, they are capable of traveling great distances and can even fly backward. Their presence is a reminder that life is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the joy of the journey. Hummingbirds visit an average of 1,000 flowers a day because they expend tremendous amounts of energy it's necessary to have periodic times of rest. Follow their example and remember to replenish yourself. Replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. All right. So, not all of this has to be overwhelming. You see, the problem was overextending in the past, is that it also robs you of joy. It robs you of the joy of the journey that you're having because you're too busy just trying to deal with everything around you. And sometimes you just need to stop and enjoy the moment, the present moment. Know that this time of rest, this time of standstill that you may be feeling, where Spirit is like preparing you for this divine guidance, there's also room there to feel happiness. Okay? Again, I feel like this was somehow robbed from you. This is what keeps coming in, burying the truth and then snuffing out joy. It all kind of goes hand in hand here. So with mental conflict, there is no room for this, but they want you to make room for this. Okay, so we're going to take from the Before deck. Such a cute little card, but a strange little card, right, to come in. There's the Seven of Cups. Oh, I love all of these, actually. I think they're great. Okay, so we're talking about the truth here, and we're also talking about joy. The childlike joy is coming in again for me. The way that I'm seeing this is I feel like they're telling you, take this opportunity to really explore what it is to feel happiness. Talk to that inner child. This makes me think of a game of peekaboo. I just look at it and I think, what's the surprise going to be? What are my choices? Step right up, and come and see. That's what I feel when I see this. And then with the Page of Pentacles, I feel that once you do, you pick your prize. You pick the thing that you want to be working on, right? It's actually a very different kind of energy than what's coming in. Okay, the self-imposed stoppage. This is somebody, you know, putting you in the prison of your own making. Okay, but I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing it more like a stoppage that you created, or you don't think that you created, but it's actually you did create. And what it's making you do is actually clean up and assess the mess, okay? And that's what we're doing here. There's part of you that needs to reconnect to joy, and there's part of you that needs this stoppage. That's what's coming in, okay? Both these cards, these 4 cards, they match each other in a way that this would be like hummingbird spirit, and this would be the truth. And it makes sense because that's 22, 23. That's the way it's coming in. Beautiful Pisces. So let's pull some more cards here. We've seen these cards before this week. These cards are doubles now. Ah, and there's the other people showing up. Okay, so this new thing, this stoppage, this time of rest, brings in all of this transformation. Transformation for what? For this child. Beautiful options, talking to your child, seeing where you're going to jump into next. What am I going to do next? Okay? And you're paying attention to the freedom, the wind that's coming in. You're letting communication come in. I feel this Page of Swords this week is like, I'm waiting for this truth, this communication to hit me, to really take a hold of me, to understand what's coming in, right? And this assessment, this break, it's letting whatever needs to come in, come in. I know this is a card of control, but there are 3 people coming up to show you Pentacles. Look, we're offering something, and it's up to you to let that come in. Okay? Ooh, the 9. Two of Pentacles. And the last card. So I'll put that aside. We're going to talk about these. So this is right before he gets wounded, right? So the wolf comes in and is about to attack. If you look at the past, I think that you have been protecting yourself. The 9 of Wands is like persevering to protect yourself from such attacks. That's why you have all those. I feel that Spirit is saying that even though you're trying to fix everything, you know, and fix everybody's truths and not pay attention to yours, you're still leaving yourself vulnerable to attack because you're not taking care of your own truth, your own balance, right? This balancing act is not working, okay? They're throwing you stuff, but you're not sure if you're going to be able to catch it. Because at one point, it just becomes too much. So, what you need to do is to stop all of this and concentrate on you. Your quality work that you need to do to take care of you, Pisces. Okay? And it's not being selfish. It's being kind to the energies that surround you. The more you take care of you, the more you will have to give. It all comes in with that empty cup, full cup thing that I keep talking about all of this week. You have to let help come in. You have to let the right energies. This break is most definitely there for a reason. I feel that you've been so busy in the past that the communication has not come in. And that even if I take it, the work was not able to be put in place because you were kind of blinded to it. This is the other interpretation that you can do of this. Okay? You just couldn't see. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. You couldn't see the cups being full. The cups were all empty. Look, the cups are empty again. The cups are empty again. There's nothing to pick from them. Okay? Either that or you're afraid that the cups would always be empty. This is your chance to fill them. So like I said before, empty cups, rest, transformation. Concentrating on the hard work that you want to do instead of the wolf that you always in fear is going to come to attack you. Okay? It's time to clear things up so that you can see the opportunities come in. Okay? With all of this mess surrounding you, you can't see what's coming in, but you can hear. You can see what's coming in. It's going to better prepare you to juggle what you need to get things done. So again, let the communication and the truth hit you whatever way it should. This slow up is meant for you to deal with it. It's meant for you to deal with this, the mental conflict that comes with this, and to teach you how to overcome these things, not avoid them, to overcome them. Escaping them doesn't help anything, okay? It's just bound to repeat, and you're going to fall into the same trap as you did before. I feel that the Joy card is just letting you know as well that Pisces, you have to really tap into your child, the joy in your heart. It's a great starting point. Have a place you can go to be well, to be happy. Okay? Even if it takes you a while, you'll figure it out. For me, my imagination was probably the greatest thing I had as a kid, and I keep using it now. And I love it, and I'm going to keep using it. When I need a break, I will go into my beautiful imagination and make the most wonderful and beautiful things happen. And that is, as long as you don't stop living life, you're good. You're good. But you're allowed to feel that love and that joy and that happiness. Okay? All right, so I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to come back later on with mental conflict, and we're going to take a look at that card. Love, light, and blessings, Pisces. I will see you later.